great time of year. I know all of us involved in college football and high school football and pro football are excited to get started. I wanted to publicly acknowledge and thank, I'm going to speak for all the former coaches and players that have coached and played under Coach Spoo. He and I go back to basically 1978 and 79 when I was recruited to Purdue, and then I played there for 4 years. He was the quarterback coach there, and I was a GA, and he was the offensive coordinator. And fortunately enough, I was lucky. He took a chance on a 24-year-old slappy from Rockford, and went up there, went and coached him for 4 years, and I was on his original staff at Eastern Illinois. I know I speak for a lot of men that he has launched a lot of coaching careers and helped a lot of young men in college football become the guys and the men they are today. So, Coach, we appreciate all you've done for everybody at Eastern Illinois and in our days back at Purdue. We surely appreciate that. I know we're very excited about our start of our season. We feel we have maybe our best team we've had in the 3 years I've been there. We have a long way to go on defense, we think, but very young on that side of the football. I will get a little bit more involved on that side of the ball, but we feel offensively we have some weapons, and we may be a tad better than we were a year ago. We feel we've come a long way. We've had our highest GPA, our team GPA, in our team a year ago in the fall. Our APR looks like it's going to be as high as it's been in the last 3 years. So we think our players are doing the right things both on and off the field. We feel very comfortable where we're at. Obviously, we got a lot of work ahead of us. This game has been a very special game. I've been fortunate enough to be on both sides of the hat, so to speak. So I know the importance each school puts into this football game. It's a thrill to be involved in the 100th game. Obviously a thrill to coach against a former mentor of mine, still a mentor of mine, Coach Spoo. So it's been it's a great opportunity for us at Illinois State and for all of us involved in this game. There's nothing like rivalry football at the college level. I think that's one thing. Than unveiling the trophy. It's something I think this game has missed. You know, Coach Spoo and I were talking earlier at the place we spent our time as players and undergrads. You know, we had some built-in rivalries, and that was always fun. This game has always been a fun game, and it's the oldest rivalry in this part of the country. So we feel that this is fun to have unveiling a trophy and have a traveling trophy.
Good afternoon, everyone. 100 years. My first thought was I've been around for 75 of those. Brock, you've always been a special guy for me. I remember those days when we recruited you. He was a linebacker out of Rockford East High School, I think it was. 4.5 speed. It was a no-brainer. And he came to Purdue and was a great player for us and great person, and he is to this day. What is interesting, I think, about the trophy here, as Brock mentioned and has been mentioned, the rivalry has existed for 100 years, and we're finally getting around to where we're going to have a traveling trophy, which should solidify this relationship for many years to come. I think it's a great opportunity for both our schools, and it's been a great rivalry over the years, and it will continue to be that. As far as our program is concerned, you're all aware that we were 2-9 last year, and we stumbled dramatically. We think we've made improvements. How many improvements we've made remains to be seen. We think we're a better club. We did some hard work in the off-season, in our off-season program. We knew we had to increase the intensity and increase the tempo a little bit. I think we did that. I think our strength coach would say it was very successful. We went into spring practice. We knew we had to do a lot more hitting. We did. We had more hitting than we've ever had at Eastern Illinois in my 25 years. We did that because we thought we were a soft football team last year, and we got bullied by a lot of people. So we knew we had to pick up the tempo in that regard. So we had a successful spring. As you may or may not be aware of, there's 9 weeks in the summer where our athletes can be with our strength coach, and I think he would consider that a success as well. So at least going into the year, we're very optimistic and look forward to the challenges all the way across the board. But we're getting ready, just as Brock is, to play this game on the 1st on Thursday night, and we look forward to it. And it's we're proud to be associated with this this kind of rivalry. Do you have any questions for me?
Playing this game in the opener, is that a double-edged sword a little bit, playing such a rivalry game in the first game of the year?
Well, I think it adds a little significance because of this trophy now. That's going to be something different. But it's, you know, I think we prepare for every team the way we always do, and we certainly will. We know it's going to be a very physical football game, and as I say, we don't know where we're at, so it will give us a little bit of a line on just exactly where we're at when we play it. But it's certainly significant in that it's always good to start off on the right foot and win that first game if you're able to. But we're looking forward to it, and we'll be prepared.
Is there a game in the rivalry history that really stands out to you at all?
Last year's. We lost. No, I don't know. You know, we've since I've been at Eastern, I personally have been involved with 21 games. I asked our sports information director to let me know where I stood as far as competition against Illinois State. I'm 10-1. So it's kind of a rubber game, so to speak, you might add. But no, they've all been hotly contested. It's not something you go into a season and say, boy, this is going to be an easy one. It never has been. I don't expect this game to be any different.
It's very important, especially being the first game. I mean, before it was already a hype man, but now that the trophy's involved, it's going to be really exciting. I mean, it's on a Thursday night, first game, September 1st. I mean, we're going to be hitting. It's going to be intense. It's going to be physical. I'm ready for it, and the team is as well.
For sure. Being the first game, it's a little strange almost at a game at the beginning. You answered this question before, but it's so big. Can you tell about how that heightens the beginning of the year and how prepared you guys actually have to be to start off?
I mean, we just been thinking about this ever since spring. You know, we're playing a rival that we lost to actually at the end of the season, and it's our start of the season. I mean, we're just ready. We're focused.
Do you think that helps in a way? Because so many times it's almost like an exhibition game. I guess first game of the year, it's a little sloppy, but now it's big. How does that help you guys out at all?
Yeah, it helps us a lot. I mean, we're going to be focused on our plays, getting them down packed, not going in without any mistakes, knowing what we're doing, and just ready to play.
Definitely. Your team and you personally progressing from spring ball last year until now. I know you've been doing a lot of work in the weight room. Can you tell about where the team is at this point?
Oh, the team got stronger, more faster, more physical, as I mentioned earlier. More mindset, you know, because Coach thought we were soft. We're not soft at all. We're going to bring it regardless, and we're ready. We're just ready.
Talk about working with Coach in his final year of 25 great years here. How does that help with you guys and I guess make this year more important?
Well, it makes it a lot more important. Send him out real good, you know. Make sure, because this is the last season, make sure he goes out with a winning season. So, I mean, we're just great. I mean, it's great. I'm just happy to be a part of this tradition and to continue on out.
You personally, you're, I mean, only a junior, but I guess with so many freshmen coming, almost like the old man in the bunch. But at the same time, you're going to get a lot of the carries now being the main back. Talk about your role as a leader as well as the main guy in the backfield this year.
Basically, just be accountable to the team. Show them that I can, you know, support and help the team as, you know, not as a leader and also on the field. Show the guys they can follow my lead without any hesitation.
Final question: if you could come out and when you do come out and you guys have a good performance against ISU, how important is that in terms of your play the rest of the year? Do you think it'll affect it at all, or is it not as related as people might think?
I think we'll be fine. I mean, the first game we just focus on, and then the rest of the season will follow as well. I mean, the first game we got to worry about. We can't just be worrying about the season. And the first game is important because that's our first game. So, I mean, as long as we focus on them and then later on focus on the season, we'll